Hi, welcome back to Roses and Lace, the Stamperia album that we have been doing a tutorial on. And we are finally getting close to finishing up. I really apologize, it's taken me so much time. But it's the way things go sometimes. So, let's get busy on this. I was trying to figure out what to do with this page. So I have decided to put some pockets on it. Right here. And these are flip-up pockets. They go that way. And underneath them will be this piece of paper. It will have a removable magnetic closure. This page is full of magnets. Well, it's got several on this whole thing. Those will be straight when we put them down. This I made out of the flowers that I've been using. And I peeled off the label off the back. And I put the dark pink color behind it. And I fussy cut around it. I glued it down, fussy cut around it, inked it up with this Stays On claret color. And then I put a magnet on it, on the inside here, and then I backed it with this color of paper. I glued it all down, and then I fussy cut around it, and once again inked around it. Now this magnetic closure is going to be right about here, so that this magnet actually will come up very close against these flaps, and hopefully it will be strong enough to hold them down. We are going to add a chain to this so that it can't get lost. So we can either put a magnet over here to attach it to with its chain, or we can make a little tuck pocket. So I think what we'll do is place a base magnet under here for this to attach to, but the chain will hold it from here to about here, and it will stick to the magnets underneath, believe me. So might have to run it this way. Yeah, I think we'll have to run it this way, otherwise it's just going to stick on that magnet. But we'll put a little magnet under here, and then when this is off, it can be set right there to settle on a magnet. Although, the more magnets we use, the heavier this page is getting. The other thing we could do is put a little tuck pocket right there for it. Oh, I wish I had my, well, we could put lace there. Could put a magnet right there. What's it adhering to? Oh, the magnet on the other side. So let's first get these two white pieces laid down, and then we're going to come back to this. Let me put those over there. And let me make a couple of little piles here. Okay, so what I've done with these is I found my center on this page, and I came in a little bit from each side. So these don't go over the edges. And it doesn't come over this edge either. And they don't really touch in the middle. They are close to each other, but they don't really touch. So you'll have to figure out where your center is at, and then draw your center line on your paper, your 8 by 8 or whatever it is you have here, or your 8 by 12. Find your center, cut just to each side of that piece, and then cut both of those pieces to fit this area. I hope that's not too confusing. So this piece is, it is 12 inches long. So I then folded it up. I scored it at 1/2 inch. And then at 7 inches, I scored it and folded it to make this pocket. And I did that on both of these. So let's go ahead and lay these two down, and then we'll get our base page. No, we won't do that until we figure out that magnet. So I'm turning this upside down so that I can glue these on without having to peek all around this and try to figure it out. Okay. Now I do have a magnet there, and that is going to come right to it. So what I am going to do is, not that one, I got to figure out where these are at exactly. That one's going to be there, and that one is going to be right there. Okay, I'm on camera, right? Okay. I'm just going to draw a little line here that shows me where I need to put this approximately. And then I'm going to draw one right over here too. It's going to be close to that line, but I don't want it to be on it. Okay, now I know that I have a magnet that comes across right here to right here. So I'm going to take my hole punch. I hope this one works. I don't know if it does. And I'm going to cut out a little area for my magnet. See if I got it in the right spot. And I did. Let's see if it's deep enough. Yep. It will work fine. Now let's see if we're going to have to do the same thing over here. I don't think so. I think that is going to be out of our way. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that is going to help us to get around that magnet and keep it nice and strong so it will adhere to the opposing page over here. Glue. And let's see. Oh, I didn't pick out a paper to go on the back. Haven't done that part. Oh dear. You know, there's always something that you forget. It's like, oh yeah, that's one more step I forgot about. Okay. So we want to get close on that line. And close up here. And we want it to be even down along there. I don't really like it being off up there, but I don't want it to be uneven down there. Okay, so there's that one. Let's get that pulled up before it ruins our paper. There we go. Still got a nice strong hinge there, along with a little cutout for our magnet. That works out perfect. Okay, I need to cover that with something. I think I just threw my little piece of score tape away. Okay, there we go. Now we're safe. Let's make sure this one's going to fit before I drop it on there. Okay, and it is. Sometimes my eyes just are not as good as they used to be. Well, more than sometimes. That's why I wear glasses, I suppose, huh? Okay, so I want a little separation there, but I also want to be sure I am not on that line there, because if I am, it's not going to close correctly, and it will just bend up the pages and everything, and we don't want that. Okay, let's open it up. Now, let me put something over that one. Oh, I guess I threw that one away too. Oh, no. Oh, I can still see some up there. Till we get the stuff on there correctly. Okay, well, we're still not quite to the magnetic stage. Okay, so let's put on the inside of these pockets. Yes, one is bigger than the other. I just sliced them up as what was left of that piece of paper. And I thought, oh, I might as well just go ahead and use it. I'm going to make sure that those are on the inside of the lines. Where's that pink paper? There we go. I want to make sure I'm on the inside of these lines, because I'm not slipping this down in. I'm going to glue it on, and then I'm going to glue up the sides here. And I have inked these already. I tried to do a little bit ahead, since you guys know the steps now on a lot of this. If you need more information, you just let me know, and I will certainly email with you and talk about what you need, or ask down in the comments, and I will certainly give you some answers to your question. Be more than happy to. Okay, perfect. Now let's we can go ahead and put this one down, because anything we attach to it is going to go on the top paper. And let's put our wax paper under there. I love this wax paper. It really helps. You can glue on it, and then you can peel everything off of it. And gosh, I just love it. Of course, you can't do any art on it. It can't be a journal page or anything like that, because it all comes apart. So anything we do, if it has to do with the chain and stuff, it's going to hook onto this piece and become a part of it, the back of it. So we may have to back it with something a little stronger into there just to keep the paper protected. Boy, this dry air is drying me out. Okay, so we are not going to apply that one yet. Let's put this one together. And so my husband was reading the Weather Bug or Weather Underground. It indicated that we might get some snow next week. This week. Wow, that'd be something. So, anyway, that would be kind of nice for us. I like snow. I love it when it snows and then we go out in the early morning before anybody else is out and drive through the snow. And we go up and drive around the lake, and I take movies, and it's so much fun. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's glue this one down. I hope you can see. I'll look up. I've got things back there that are preventing me from pushing the book back very far. You see okay now? I'm sorry if I was out of view. I'm really trying a lot harder to stay in the camera. Oh, that wax paper into there. Whoops, crooked. Okay, gotta move some stuff. It's all getting in the way. Can't leave my glue over there tonight though, because that's too close to the window. We don't want any unhappy glues. Okay, how's that? Is that getting better? Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this one on, since we're right here. Because we're not doing anything to this pocket. It's too close to the magnet to run a chain to it. So I see that I haven't been using any of the burlap paper, the brown burlap that's on the other side of this. And I was thinking today that probably we'll start using that and the all white burlap when I make the mats The inside mats of all the books are the pages that slip in. Okay. Now it does look like that's coming up a little bit on the corner. So let me check it. Yep. It's always good to keep an eye on your corners and stuff. A lot of times your glue will dry out right there on the corner. And before you get things adhered. And so if you just come back and pull it up a little bit with a tool and then put in some glue, you'll be sure that they're glued down and staying forever. Okay, so that brings us to here. Here to there and there to here. So the first thing we want to do is decide where to place this. Once we place this, I'm going to remove that for right now. I think probably I want this to be right up against and right in the center. You know what I should have done? Oh, I know what to do. It's almost too late though. I should have used the scallop punch. This one. Let me show you what it does. Oh, not that one. This one. Should have used this one. Right there. But see, if I did that, then I would have to take out that little corner. And since I've already made the pockets. But see, then that magnet would have fit right down in between them. Let's see. Could I do it? Don't know. I could do it. I'm going to do it. I told you I got to quit being so indecisive. If it's something new, I got to try it. I'll have to put some more glue in that pocket. There. Now this one, oh, look at that. That's nice. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Okay, so this is easy enough to fix. What we need to do is just open this little pocket up a little bit. Because it's just a fold over pocket anyway. And I may already have it glued. You know, I think it is. I think it's glued. It's the paper that's not glued where I pulled it up just a moment ago. Yeah, I think it is glued on the inside there. I think we got it already. But we'll double sure on this side. I can see a hole on this side, so. Most of it is glued. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Looks like I could have cut it just slightly bigger. It's not quite lined up there. It's really sometimes hard to get that stub in there right. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give this a stub punch right there. There we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, I stuck my spongy tool on there, my makeup tool. Okay, this magnet is going to go right in that slot. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Did you see me looking under there, under the magnet? Okay, I love it. I love it. I do. Okay, so let's put a piece of this, and I'm going to look underneath here. You might see my face. You might get to see me. Oh no, I hope they don't see me. Okay, let's look. There it is. Look at that, everybody. We did it. We have a nice little magnetic area. Okay. Let's tape that down. Okay. We have that. Now, chain. Oh, look at that. Now let's see if it holds. It does. It's wonderful. And these hold great. What a relief. I was a little worried about that one, but going around that tape, making a cutout in our hinge, I mean, that was a good idea for us to do. Okay. You know, the thing is right here. If I just put this underneath, our brad is going to show. I would have to put another paper under there, but I really want to use that because, but maybe I could find a flower to go on there. No, I don't want to cover up the magnet. Oh, and she has the answer. She does, she does. So that one? Nope, not that one. Not that one or that one. I am looking for, just in case you see it, a leaf that I can cut off and use right here. If I find the same size, then I can find both of those and glue those on. Ah, I bet these will work. Yes, they will. Okay. So, I'm going to go way in here. Let's see how those fit. And there we go. So this will be underneath here. Okay. So let's pull off this little pad back there and get rid of that. There's always a way to get around it and figure it out. And you come up with these great ideas and you just surprise yourself every day. Every day, every day, every day. Okay. So I left that extra on there because I wanted it to go back as far as I could into that, under that flower. So now we have to figure out where we want. Oh. Uh-oh. Smarty me. I think that's where I wanted it. It's on this side. Because we're going that way, aren't we? Oh, smarty Angela. Doesn't work yet. We'll get there. I just need another leaf. That would work. It's a little different leaf. Any of these leaves would work, even if it's on a different color flower. As long as it kind of has the same shape. That one would probably work. The heat has come on in here, and my goodness, it's warm. My mother would call this tassing, looking through stuff. She'd say, "Ange, what are you tassing through?" And I'd say, "Mom, I love to tass. I don't have to have a reason. I just have to tass." Oh my goodness. I just have to tass. I'm just like my mama. Gosh, those are really close. Much as I hate to cut them off of this one, that just means we have to make some new ones for it. But see, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's figure out where that's going to go. The leaves are just going to have to go back a little further. Gosh, I don't like that. Gosh, the other side was so perfect, wasn't it? Guess we'll have to do it like that. Unless I have a little tiny rose. I knew I should have separated all these colors. Oh, look at this. What if we put a second rose on? Yep. Okay. We'll put a second rose on and it will have a chain coming out of it. Right there in the center. Better go around the edges. Whoops, we don't want that all over our book, do we? Should be the brown. Is this the red? I guess it doesn't really matter whether it's red or brown or blue. Well, blue may not look so good. We just need a color on there. Okay. Oh, I did have red there somewhere because that's red coming off on the book. Save the leaves. Okay, the center of the flower is getting a hole poked in it. Okay, now, I don't know if you remember, but on these brads like this piece comes off so simply. I just spread these little legs or wings, whatever you want to call them, on here. And I remove that one. And my chain. Oh, yes. Right here. The little part of your chain goes right on there. Put it back together. You can decide if you want to put that on there. I think you probably have to, otherwise it won't settle in the hole right. And that, whoops, that does hook your chain on. You have to spread the little wings on the brad so that it doesn't, oh, come on. Now, if your brads are ever too long, this one I think is okay, but I'm just going to bend it back to show you. Just go back to the tip, bend it straight up, tip it over, squish it flat. Some of them you can cut real easy. That puts the sharp point back away from the edge. Okay. Now let's put this flower on here. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see, does it need one of those little leaves? Let's have a look. I think it's okay without it. I mean, it might look better with it, but I think it's okay. We're going without it. Okay, now we're going to have to put a little piece of tape on there just to kind of hold that brad in place. Okay. Now, let's peel off that tape. Oh, no, let's pull off the top of the tape, not the tape. Let's pull off the tape cover. There we go. Okay. Let's run our glue around our flower. And let's make sure we have it all over our tape. And what's the best way to put that flower on there? Right there? Okay. I'm going to pull it over here, just so I can make sure that that flower is down. Oops. Pokey tool will not work for this. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, I like it. Okay, so now where do we want our chain to go? And do we want this to go to a magnet? The magnet would have to be like right about there. This could be up there. I think it's best down here. Let's see. All right. Magnet. Hope I'm not catching a cold. Gosh, that'd be the pits. Been so good about trying to stay well. Okay. I think it would have to go right about there, because we wouldn't want it in the way of this page, but we want it to be all together and not be able to get lost once it's removed from there. So let's see. The magnet what do you think? Just about like that to there? Do you think that would work? There we go. So, from there, I always give it a little bit to hang with. Right there, I guess. Well, probably better go right there. Okay. There we go. Got those two separated. Won't need that piece anymore. Okay, we come back over to our brad and open its little wings. Remove that ring. The only reason I'm removing it is because it's far easier to just have a chain that works and slips right on them. It just goes right down in there and slips in the spot. It's a beautiful thing. See that? Perfect, isn't it? It is. I mean, it's just perfect. It works. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get that away from the magnets for a moment. Tape. Make sure you're still recording up there, and you are. Okay. We are ready to glue this down. Oh no, not yet. Need a magnet. Okay. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? It's a great thing. I love putting chains in here. They're so pretty, you know. You can put little doodads on them. You know how I love to do that. Oh, there's my magnet. Oops, I can't find the magnet. Okay, so that's going to go right there. So this needs to go right about there. Need one of these dots. I'm going to look for a larger dot because I want to be sure that it adheres well. There we go. You're going to put that right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, this is a magnetic page, my friends. But it's going to be so beautiful. Okay, let's remove that piece. And let's remove this piece. Oh, my glue is leaking again. Do you see that? Sheesh. And I treat my glue so good. Well, that's not always true. If I treated it super good, I'd always have it nice and clean. But I do give it a light every morning. I come in here and I turn on its little lamp above it. And all my glues are on that stand up there. And they all get warmed up in the morning. So they're ready to craft during the day. Okay. I need to bring this page back towards me a little bit. Oh, look at that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I love this one because it has this curved parts and it just works right around those magnets. It's very nice. Really helps get into those spots. And I like how it is good on the corners too. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, look at that. Yay! Of course, our chain sticks up right there, but I guess that's okay. But we have a place to put it. See that? Nice. But, you know, the chain does bunch up there. That is a problem with magnets. But let's attach that and move over to here. And let's start removing all of this tape. So what is going to happen with this page? Well, it is going to become a photo page. There will be photo mats in here. Okay. Tonight I want to try my PVA glue. Excuse my reach around you here. I think this is my PVA. I know this one is PVA. Okay. Yeah, it's PVA glue. It smells like Elmer's. I guess. And this is the page I'm going to put here. Okay. What I need is a paintbrush or a credit card or something to run around the edges. I'm not pushing on the glue now, I'm just rubbing the glue around, trying to spread it so I don't have any more glue coming out of the bottle. Now this PVA glue, as it dries, it flattens out. I'll show you what the glue looks like here in just a second. Whoops. My art glitter glue is being naughty. It's dripping out of the bottle. Trying to make life difficult, I guess. Okay, let's take a look at this paper really quick and make sure we get it on the right direction. It does have a direction. Yes. I think it's this way. It didn't come with directions, but it does have a direction. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. Now the one thing I didn't do was put glue around my magnets and stuff, and I should have, because you can see it just it really works the paper good. Kind of conditions it so that you can get around all your magnets and metal objects without a lot of problems. Glue. Don't know why it's doing that. I've never had one just kind of start exploding out the lid. Let's see. I wonder what I did with my pin. I was supposed to put my pin in a safe place. It's probably stuck to a magnet somewhere. Oh dear. Put the lid back on that. I don't know what I did with it, to be honest with you. It is probably stuck to a magnet. We'll be brave. Okay. So, back to this. There's an opening right here. That's okay. Let's check over here. Yep, right here. Okay. Now, what's that leave us? Oh, it leaves us a giant mess. Oh, that's because that chain doesn't even belong on there. Okay. Let's move that to there. I kind of wish I'd put something there to force us to stay off of all that, you know. I'm going to think on that. There might be, I might be able to put something there, like a flower. I might be able to put some flowers along the bottom. So anyway, the idea here is we're going to have some little doodads in there. Notebooks, and then on here we're going to put photo frames. What do you think? Probably 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then just like a tag or something up here. We'll see. But you know what would look neat since it's no, never mind. Okay, well. We are going to stop for this evening, and tomorrow we are going to finish up this page by adding these onto its little legs. One thing about this is we could do something with the back of this too, if we wanted to. Do we want to? I don't know. We might. We might. What could we do? We could make a surprise there. What would our surprise be? Our surprise is already this. I love that closure. I do. I can't help it. It does need something to kind of quell its ability to run back up to the magnet. But I love that closure. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. Yes, I do. I love it. We've done well. Very well. Oh boy, we have to put some embellishments on over here. We didn't embellish this page at all, but you know, we have those extra roses. Oh, we need to put lace in there too. We have that. I think these are so pretty. So we still need to add some things there. I love this page. I love this envelope. I know, by the time I'm done talking, we could have been done with that page, huh? Very, very pretty. Yeah. And we'll have something there and something in there. Yeah, I'm excited. But this needs something. Everybody think on that. It needs just something to quill it back over here. If I'd have thought of it earlier, I'd have put another one of these over here and just went ahead and looped it into that just to hold it. But we can't do anything about that now. Okay, so we will be finished with things for this evening because it's getting close to my bedtime. And I will be back tomorrow to finish up this page. And that'll be it. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad to have you with me, and I hope that you like this new idea. I do. I love it, and I hope you love this idea that I got from Tina over at Shabby Dabby Doodah. It's really cool. I love it. I can't wait to show it to her. So, anyway, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye for now.